Hi there, Darren Hall here from Bet72.com. It's Saturday the 19th of December, just back from a Christmas themed park run. Don't worry, I don't normally dress like this, but yeah, lovely park run events. It was just a 5k run around a local park here in Warrington, and good to see so many friends there. And yeah, just again, I think I've said this before about some of my exercise. It's just a nice little way to sort of clear your head and set yourself up for the day. You're back here, back at your desk and ready to go with all the offers, feeling refreshed and ready for a good buzz on the day anyway. We've already seen a few come in as well. Of course, net bet back again. 50% this time for me, 50% up to £100. There's a few people who are getting a little bit concerned. Well, one, that they're giving out so much money. I think I've had a couple of emails about that, and is it, we have seen issues in the past perhaps with certain companies just trying to attract lots of people in, and the money comes in, and then there starts being problems. It's not actually sustainable. But I think now, since the particularly now the bonus wagering requirement has increased a little bit, I think that's also a concern to people as well. And now we're looking at sort of 6 times the deposit plus the bonus. So if you're particularly if you're down sort of at a 25% level, you're putting in, say, something like £400, you're getting a £100 bonus, and that's £500 times 6. That's £3 worth of wagering, which can certainly, when there's so many other offers on as well, then you do have to question not necessarily the profitability, because I think particularly if you're using underlaying tactics, then you can certainly go in there and underlay it enough to give you enough of a buffer, but you've got to be realistic about your sort of float size and the fact of what you're going to end up with potentially within the bookmaker. I mean, the withdrawals, the times we've made a couple of withdrawals that have been fairly quick, and they're good to respond, and certainly the live chat, which is the best place to get any help from if you've got any queries on that. But also the fact that the bonuses can be stacked. We've said this before already. So again, and the other thing is, you don't have to go in for the full amount. So just because it is say a 50% offer that I got today up to £100, I may not want to take 100. I might just want to take 50. So I'll just put 100 in, get a 50, and I've got 150. It's not necessarily always, if I can use my funds or certain funds better elsewhere, I've got to earmark for a particular offer, or particularly with some trading that I might be doing as well, then I might want to hold back and not actually get fully involved. But equally, I can make that money work from you, because then I can perhaps use that bonus and the money there, and perhaps use that as some sort of trading insurance, or I can use it in other sort of imaginative ways. So it's not just a case of it's 0 or 100. There's any position in between as well, so you can scale that up. At the end of the day, it is all free money, and it is just degrees of scale. So again, the underlying will work perfectly the same if you're dealing with a £10 bonus as it would be with a £100 bonus, but you're just tying up more money as you actually go along. So just be aware of that, and particularly on a day like today, where we've got lots of things going on, particularly with some of the racing as well. This time of year, if you've got jump racing, which is going to be dominating the Channel 4 card, for example. So a lot of the races there, you're going to be betting on higher, or covering higher odds selections as well. So naturally, that's going to tie up more funds as well within your betting exchange, because you're going to be looking at possibly in some of the the bigger sort of handicap races, or where there's a large number of runners, then we're not going to get very sort of short prices or shortest prices to be able to back and lay with. We could well be into double figures with some of those. So if you've got a few of those sort of offers on the go as well with the horses that you normally do, then again, your float has to reflect that, or your betting bank, particularly on the exchange. Not a problem obviously on the bookmaker, because it might just be a standard £25–50 offer, but big difference between laying an even money shot off on the betting exchange with for £50 than if it's a 10, 11, 12 to 1 shot, something like that. So you've just got to be aware of that, and all the time just be mindful of, again, that's why we do like to list the offers out. We create a day sheet for ourselves, and we look there, and we almost sort of put priority on the particular offers as well when we're planning our day, because everything is attractive in the sense that you're being offered free money, and free money is available. But again, there's good free and there's bad free almost, and we do sort of put a bit of a priority or the way that we do it. And if people think that's going to be useful, then either put a comment in the box below or drop me an email, and that may well be something. I've been thinking about this for a little while actually, particularly where we do have big offers days, such as today. We've got a lot of things going on. Then perhaps we should put some sort of priority rating. I don't want to rate them too much, because again, that's sort of relative to people. You know, one person really likes going after the second place refund offers, for example, which I'm a big fan of. Other people might hate them and might just think they're a total waste of time, because you know, you've got to get first or second in order to just to make some sort of money on a lot of races that you can't predict. But I'm a big fan of those, so I would have those higher up my list than maybe you know, some of the other racing offers that are there. But so I don't want to rate them in terms of how good they are, but I want to rate them in a way of my personal priority as to how I would tackle them. So that if I'm then faced with a position where I've got to make a decision because the bank is fully utilised, or I want to hold some money back because I'm trading the game or something like that, then I can pick one over the other. So that might be a useful thing to actually include, and we're trying to look also just to be able to give people a sort of heads up on the day, sort of in advance, so we've got all the offers listed. Again, Bet72. I know this broadcast is entitled with Advent offers, but everything goes into one. It's offers at the end of the day. But yeah, just again, if you go onto Bet72, look at bet72.com/all the offers, and that gives you all the offers for today, chronologically listed. So you can actually see them, all the ones that are relevant for today. We don't have to worry about tomorrow. There's a shed load tomorrow, but we're not even thinking about those yet. And just pick off and go through those. And like I say, if we've got some priority matched against them, then it's all about just letting people utilise their time and just nipping it out and get on particular selections. And again, you know, it may be that you just want to tee stuff up in the morning because you're being dragged around the shops this afternoon, or you've got to go out, or you've got other things to do, rather than particularly sit there and watch the events and watch the things unfold. You just want to set yourself up, get on the things early, and there you are, and you come home tonight and just tot up where your funds are and withdraw them appropriately. So again, it just gives you that sort of balance as to which ones actually come on, and which ones are best to be doing. So yeah, just a little bit of housekeeping, and if that's a feature that you'd like to see on the site, then certainly we could look to get something like that added to it. And we're going to make certainly the offers side of it a lot more flexible, and the ability to be able to search and find information a lot better as well. We've got a basic searchable table on there, but we want to add some additional features. Again, this is all being wrapped up with the update, which is coming early January anyway, so that'll be good, and certainly it will help on a day like today. Like I say, stat loads to get through, so probably the best thing to do is for me to shut up, which I'm sure a lot of people would agree with. And like I say, we've got the advent calendar offers listed on there. We just go through that daily mantra, pick them off and just see what's about, and then very much straight into the all the offers list. And I think we've got we're going to be touching nearly up to 250 by the end of the day anyway, and then we combine that with other things that are coming down the line. So busy day as usual. So good way to escape any last minute Christmas shopping, and a good way to fund a bit of a last minute Christmas shopping. So it's a win-win for everyone. So I'll shut up, let's get on, and yeah, I need to get out of this Christmas gear and into a bit more of a work mode. Okay, right, I'll speak to you later. Have a profitable day. Cheers.